Okay, so today we're working on flattening out this blade a little bit on this knife. We're just going to draw it out. Getting there. A little flatter, a little longer. Back in the forge. So I want a little upswing to the point of this knife, kind of a buoy type knife shape. So I'll kind of form that over the horn probably next, and then continue to flatten it out a little thinner. It's probably probably 5/16 of an inch thick right now, and I want to get it down to about 3/16 or so, and then I'll have to grind the face off or the surface off a little bit to get the tool marks out of it, so it'll be thinner, a little thinner yet after it's shaped and sanded down or ground down. So you'll see that next. Like that. Starting to look like a knife. Okay, so this time I'm going to work on that point a little bit, bring it up around a little bit more, a little closer to a point, so I'll have a little less work on the shaping end of it on the sander or grinder. We'll work on that next. Okay, getting it a little bit brought together. I'll be back. Be about the last one. I want to get it just a little bit thinner, and then it'll be time to start shaping it the rest of the way on a grinder and sander. So here we go. Alright, so I didn't go get a ceramic belt yet, which I intend to do, but I'm going to see if I can't get by for a little bit on this. Starting to shape the knife a little bit here. You won't be able to hear me, so just watch. Water quench here on the floor I'll keep it cool with. There you can see some of the tool marks are starting to come out of it. I want to get this completely flat and smooth before I shape much more of it. Alright, so a little bit more of the same, and you get to here. I did do a wire brush over the handle again, and the rest of that I'll clean up by hand, a little at a time here. And then I got to put the bevel on there for the edge. So, ways to go, but it's starting to look like a knife. So, it's awful hard to video while I'm working. I've shaped this now with a file, a rasp, and then some like 80 grit sandpaper, and then kind of worked down. I got to 800 grit and a little spit, and now working on getting the rest of the little fine scratches out of there with some steel wool. So anyway, that's where we're at with it. Kind of looks like a ram's head. Not bad for the first attempt. So it's just going to be a lot of hand work now, polishing and finishing it up, and then it'll be on to heat treat. So I'll probably see you at that stage next. Stay with me. Hope my battery lasts. It's getting low. I just watched a video, credit to Survival Life on YouTube, about heat treating a knife made from a railroad spike. And what he's saying is he heat treats them, but he does not temper them because it's not that high carbon steel. So we need to heat the knife up, and then he uses a water quench. He calls it super quench. It's water, dish soap, and salt. And he also cautioned in his video not to swirl the knife back and forth, but just move it in a cutting motion, which will help reduce the chance of warping the blade in the heat treat. I was going to use an oil. I had the oil. I was going to use an oil quench, but after reading what he said, for this low carbon steel and for a railroad spike knife, you're better with the water quench. So I'm going to try that. Try to learn from the guys that know. Okay, be back here when this gets hot enough. Oh, he also suggested you can check the temperature. You know when it's hot enough when a magnet won't stick to it anymore. So I'm going to try to do that. Okay, so I got a magnet here and it's not sticking. So I'd say that's about right. So here we go. Okay, I guess we have a heat-treated knife. We'll see. So our really pretty knife got really ugly in the heat treating process, but we'll clean it up. Okay, so I'm about out of battery, but it's sharpened. It's not a high carbon knife. It's not the sharpest knife on earth, but hey, it cuts. So there you have it. Okay, hardened and sharpened, and it cuts. Thanks for watching the video. Hope you enjoyed it. Please check back. I'll be doing a lot more, and better ones with higher carbon steel and good knife blades. And with wood handles, we'll be doing bunches of them. So, anyway, again, thanks for watching the video.